Hey everyone, welcome back. It is time for another wrestling review. With me once again, we have Campo.Reviews, the man who reviews movies, TV shows, everything else in between. If you like the Predator franchise, Alien franchise, we just did a review of Predator Badlands, and we did a tier list of the Alien and Predator films. Tell us how great Alien 3 was in the comments below. So today, though, we are doing a
Well,
start.
that's a low blow.
He
Okay,
had to
let it
say
run.
something, but if you watch the tier list, you'll understand. Link in the description box while you're there. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Follow us on Spotify. You know what to do. So we are talking Pro Wrestling Noah today, the third Star Navigation of the year, main evented by Yoshiki Inamura versus Kenta for the GHC Championship.
Oh yeah.
We'll talk about that at the end, but we'll start with our opening match. Marufuji, Keno, and Jack Morris against All Rebellion. And Mohamed Yone. I haven't seen him in a while.
The crowd really loved it.
Yeah.
They were
Um,
more behind him than anybody in this match,
yeah.
which is insane.
And this is what we were talking about yesterday on the New Japan show. We were talking about it was Oscar Lube, or not Oscar Lube, Oleg Boltin, and a bunch of young
Big guy.
lions. Today, look at the star power on your opening
Yeah,
match.
no, but listen, there's a this is where I see a difference, and it's not so much in the sense that New Japan's also not doing this, but Noah really doesn't know what to do with anybody if they're not the next person facing
In
for a
line.
belt.
Yeah.
If you're not the number one contender, they have no idea what to do with you. And like I still think New Japan is very devoid of like meaningful
Yeah.
stories, but at least you're wrestling for like faction against faction
Yeah.
things. A lot of these matches here are just like, well, what do we do with this guy who's our
Yeah.
number one guy? What the fuck is Kaito Kiyomiya doing in
Tagging with Mohamed Yone. As much as we
he
love Mohamed
listen,
Yone.
he's been so relegated to the bottom. This is another topic of conversation as I talked about yesterday with
Mm,
like the career of Taguchi and or what's happening with Bolton Oleg.
hmm.
Kiyomiya is the number one guy in this company, and he is at the bottom of the card
Yeah.
every pay-per-view.
Yeah.
He's
Except
not
the
even.
next one.
They don't even have the tag team belts.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm sorry.
But Jack Morris is now a face.
I like Jack Morris,
Yeah. Always did.
Son of Hugh Morris, by the way,
Yes. Brother of Drew McIntyre.
your brother of Drew McIntyre.
Yeah. Um, but I like the part where Yone's moving around Marufuji and he gets him to do his disco pose.
Of course he does,
That was a
because of
fun little
course,
thing. And he at one point Yone like really went like hard on some of those guys.
as he should.
Yeah. But the team of Marufuji, Keno, and Jack Morris get the win. So
But speaking of going hard on them, there's something I want to talk about later.
mhm,
But yeah, they win a match. It was
yeah,
fine. It
it
was
was
much
fun.
more entertaining than a lot of the slop at the beginning of the last New Japan show.
Yes. Our next match is a three-way tag match. It's Los Golpeadores against Rattels and Sasaki and Tetsuya Endo.
That this was actually a good match.
This was an excellent for a three-way like they know how to do the three-way tag matches, eh?
It's they basically they say 3-on-3
Hmm.
balls to the wall.
Yeah.
Okay, where in New Japan you get the vibes of it's similar. It's more similar to AEW. In
Hmm.
Noah, you get in New Japan, you get WWE vibes where it's like, okay, we don't have anything for you to do tonight. Don't get hurt. Just go out there and have like a nice
Three-way
3 minute
match.
match. Nobody, you're gonna get like 20 seconds each in the ring. Just do a
Yeah.
couple funny things and that's it. No one AEW are like, no, fucking go a ten thousand
Yeah.
percent and just have a banger. And I know
We
if it's a
do.
pay per view, that's what I want.
Yeah, and we noticed this. I at least I noticed this. He is your current GHC Dragonbane is your current GHC national champion.
Yeah. So this is the one thing for anybody who doesn't know.
He beat Galeno in a
Yeah.
Sunny Voyage. Sunny Voyage is their week to week show.
No, New Japan can sometimes have like weird things that are hard to follow.
Hmm.
Noah is like they could have a house show and someone and the belts change and they don't tell you. They don't even mention it to you.
Yeah,
It's happened now.
we got our
Congratulations.
third guy again in the booth today, the American guy. Found out his name. It's Mike Schraudner.
Mike Schraudner was pretty decent this time.
Yeah, yeah. So But yeah, they mentioned that Dragon Bane is your national GHC national champion, not to be confused with the NWA national champion, not to be confused with the new AEW national championship. Got it? Got it.
Not to be
But
confused with
yeah,
the International Championship, which is not to be confused with the Continental Championship, which is not
which
to
is
be
not to be
confused with the
confused with the
Intercontinental
Intercontinental,
Championship,
which is not to be confused with the New Japan Global Championship.
not to be confused with the New Japan Intercontinental
Yeah.
Championship as well,
Not to be confused with the the U.S. champion in New Japan to the U.S. champion.
or the U.S. Champion in NWA.
NWA. Exactly. But Golpeadores win this. They tease the breakup, but they're not really upset
You
with each
can't tease.
other.
You
No,
can't tease that.
don't break up Golpeadores, please.
Noah has three tag teams, and the
Hmm.
rest are all slapped together due to bricks.
Hmm. So keep these guys together. But
Yeah,
it's going to be a hell of a match, though.
fuck yeah.
They're going to do it on the new year. So
Oh, that's excellent. That's the best show. That's always the
yeah,
best Noah show.
yeah. You got the new year and you got Wrestle Kingdom right after. It's amazing.
You get World's End. You get now
New
the
year.
Rumble. The Rumble moved up, right? So now
It's
you
in
got
February this year, I think. Yeah.
you get in like a span of like 35 days. You get World's End. You get uh Wrestle
The new
Kingdom. You get
the
the
new.
New Year, and then you get that big event from Stardom that's always really good at the
Mm-hmm.
right at the end of the year. I think it's
All,
Queendom, Grand Queendom, or
yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
And then
Grand
then you
Queen.
get now you're gonna get the Rumble because it got moved up like
Yep.
big time. So
Yeah. So yeah. Um. But yeah, in the end, they do win the Golpeadores. So with that, we're getting our first match of our Grand Junior. They're calling it the Junior Grand Prix tournament. So the brackets are like this. It's This is our first match, and it is Kai Fujimura against Junta Miyawaki. So Kai Fujimura is one of their young. It's Noah's version of a young lion. And Miyawaki's like always been that guy that's always like tried to get the big belt, but never really.
they essentially yes.
Yeah, because he had that banger match against Takahashi.
He's still relatively young though, isn't he?
Yeah, he's still
Yeah.
pretty young, but Fujimura's even younger.
Yeah,
But this was,
Fujimura is like a real young lion just coming out.
yeah, this
Miyawaki is
was,
like 2 years into his run now, I believe, or
yeah,
something like that. I
but
don't
this
know.
was excellent. I really enjoyed this
Yeah, this was a
match.
great match. This is the point where I locked in. I was
Yeah,
like, oh, we're having real matches now.
yeah, because they do four of the tournament matches back to back to back to back. So, yeah, but Fujimura here surprisingly wins.
Yeah, I think I there it's a push, right?
Yeah. So it would be considered an upset.
Yeah.
So next we have Shuji Kanto against Black Mansori, who gets absolutely squashed in about 50 seconds.
This has got spoiled for me. Like, not that I
Hmm.
wanted to watch this match.
My
To be,
question is, how the hell is Shuji Kondo? He's
oh yeah,
big.
but Los Copiadores wrestle in the junior
Yeah, that's
tag
true too.
division, even though they also wrestle in the heavyweight tag
Heavyweight,
division.
yeah.
Um, the time bar. This match was like literally a little dot on the thing,
Yeah,
and I was
and
like,
let's
oh,
bring
what?
that up because I love the way Noah does it now. The matches are in chapters, so you can just after the match, you just skip to the next chapter.
So I don't know if you knew this. It's always been like that. But if you had to open, you know how it has like the information box that
Hmm.
opens, and then it was like YouTube. It had like a time thing, and you click it, and it will go to that match.
Yeah, but now you just click
Now you
next on
just
the.
click next.
If I'm watching it on TV now, it's fantastic. I love it.
It's the only thing I don't like is I saw how short this match was, so I knew something was it was
Yeah.
just going to be over. I don't want to watch Blackman Surrey wrestle anyway. So
Anyway, so bring back his.
bring back Blackman Surrey versus Curryman. That's what needs to happen.
Yes, that's what needs to happen. They got the same bowl on their head.
Yo, Christopher
Chris
Angel,
Angel, Mind Freak.
Christopher Daniels didn't even get a retirement tour.
No,
He's one of the most important wrestlers ever in wrestling
one of
because
a TNA legend.
without him, the Ring of Honor era, that Ring of Honor TNA era
The
doesn't.
X Division.
Yeah, it doesn't go anywhere without him.
Him, Joe, and AJ Styles. That three-way.
Yeah, he did a lot for the junior divisions in Japan as well
Yeah.
on that time.
And then he's hot. He's spicy.
Yeah,
He's.
Curryman.
Yeah. So with that, we get the return of our boy. Thank you so much, Ninja Mac, for coming back to Noah.
Oh,
It's
I thought we were
been
talking about my other boy, but yeah, this is yeah, I like this. This match
yeah,
was a fucking knee slapper too.
this was fantastic.
It was short though. It was too
It was a
short.
little short, but Ninja Mac versus Alejandro is always gonna be like I could watch these guys wrestle every day. Like,
There's built-in story here too, right? Because they used
because
to
they
be a
used to be
team.
partners. Yeah,
They were a good tag team, a really good tag team.
yeah. It was him, Alejandro, and whatever. What was the Crystal Ball when he was Crystal Ball
Crystal Ball.
Blackman? Sorry, yeah.
That's
But
funny. That's funny. I
yeah,
forgot about Crystal Ball.
yeah. But Ninja Mac, he is back. They made mention of the fact that he's been gone for 7 months. So I guess he was Ninja Mac. If you're watching this, let us know. Were you like not signed? Have you re-signed with Noah? Let us know.
They mentioned that he wasn't a regular for that time period.
Yeah, but
He
now
was showing
he's
up in New Japan a lot.
yeah because he was in the best of the Super
We
Juniors.
thought he signed to New Japan.
Yeah, yeah,
Can you let
because he
us
was
know
in the
who you're
best.
signed to?
Yeah, because he was in best of the Super Juniors. But he's still like according to his thing, it still shows that he's working for but not signed to. And Ninja Mac, where can we find your merch?
Mm, what
Like
about my mask?
I want a Ninja Mac t-shirt, man.
I want the mask.
The Ninja Mac. We'll do our reviews and the masks.
We'll do the ninja rap from Ninja Turtles.
Ninja go. But yeah, this was like I
Hold
love
on, time
watching.
out. Can we
Yeah,
get him? Can we afford to buy him the ninja rap? Can we get him the rights to the ninja rap for his entrance?
I don't know, but let's hope so. That would be amazing. And he does the multiple backflip.
If we get 10 million views on this video, we will buy the rights to
We
the
will buy
ninja
the
rap.
rights. Yes. I'm sure it's not that expensive. Vanilla Ice needs money.
That's true.
But he actually does it in the next night. We'll talk about it when we go to the next match. But Ninja Mac wins. Like, and the crowd was super hot for him.
Yeah, they everyone loves him.
Yeah, who doesn't love Ninja
Who
Mac,
doesn't
man?
love Ninja Mac? That's like saying you don't love El Phantasmo.
Right? Same thing, man. Everybody loves Ninja Mac. So with that, our next match is Daiki Odashima versus Hiromu Takahashi. This was another excellent match. This is
No,
another
yo, this was a this was a fucking crazy match. He power bombed
Hiromu.
Hiromu outside, and I
Yeah,
had to rewind it like 4 times because I thought he was hitting his head off the barricade, but then I realized he like lands and then like rolls into the
rolls
barricade.
into yeah, but
I was like, oh, he killed him.
yeah, but Odashima, he's another one of the up and comers. Like he's not a young lion anymore. He's kind of there now
Yeah,
fully.
he kind of has a certified push attached to him
Yeah,
as well.
and he's a tag champ with Daga right now too. So
Oh yeah, we watched
remember
that. We
On
watched
Odyssey,
that.
we watched that.
That
Yeah,
was
we
a really
reviewed it.
good match.
Yeah. So Odashima's a guy that's really up and coming. He's a guy we really need to watch. But unfortunately, I don't not unfortunately, but Takahashi does get the win, but I would have liked to see an upset
Hear
here.
me out. Ninja Mac joins Los Copiadores, and they
Okay.
make a three-way team, and they win the never open weight trios belts.
Okay.
Okay,
Let's do it.
different
Let's do it.
company, but I can
Yes.
dream.
So with that, there were other matches that happened after, but Hiromu Takahashi moves on. He is going to be facing Ninja Mac.
Yeah, I can't wait.
That's
What are we talking about here?
yeah. That I
What are
think
we
that
talking
match
about
just
here?
it was on. It's on the next. It's on the last Sunny Voyage.
Yeah, it's like that's like being like, oh, we're gonna get to watch El Desperado versus El Phantasmo. Yeah, okay, thanks. El
Please, thank
Desperado
you.
versus
Right?
Master Wado. Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. You're talking about
Um,
two of the best juniors in the world.
one of the matches that wasn't on the card was Daga versus Tadasuke, and Tadasuke ended up winning.
Hmm.
Uh, um, uh, Amaska,
Wow,
what?
Tadasuke won.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. Amaska beat Jun Masaoka. Kikuchi lost to Hayata, which
Yeah,
was
but
not on the card.
Hayata.
Yeah. Eita defeated Ohara.
Hmm.
Fujimura, we watched this one. Fujimura beat Miyawaki, and Black Mansori lost to Shuji Kondo. And here you go. Here's the push for Fujimura because he's facing Shuji Kondo next.
Yeah, so he's gonna get it. Hayata's gonna win. I think Ninja Mac beats
Takahashi?
Takahashi because whoever wins this tournament is going to face Takahashi. So wouldn't you want to put over your guy that everyone loves? Like I think
Yeah.
that's your moment to do it.
Like you can have Ninja Mac beat Takahashi even if he loses in the next round because you're getting a banger here, Tadasuke and Amaska,
Yeah, it's exactly.
right? So you're gonna get the
It's
winner
gonna
of that.
it's gonna be Tadasuke or Hayata is gonna win the tournament.
Yeah.
Who doesn't want to watch Hayata versus
Oh,
Takahashi?
yeah, come on. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, Hayata versus Ninja Mac would be pretty sexy too.
Yeah, okay, come on, yeah. But I'm just saying, like,
Yeah.
I have to be realistic. I want Ninja Mac to win everything.
Hmm.
You know what though? He's really popular, so a Cinderella run is not like out of the question.
Yeah.
But it's
Maybe
kind of
that's
like
maybe that's
it's
incentive for him re-signing with the company.
it's one of those silly goose things when it's like, oh, you have a tournament and you have Orange Cassidy and Darby Allin in it. It's like you don't dislike those wrestlers, but you just know because of their name power, they're
They're
probably
gonna,
going to end
yeah,
up in the finals.
that's why Orange Cassidy had that long title run.
Yeah. Well, but his title run is one of like
It
it,
was epic. It was good.
when you look back on it now and everything else happening in AEW, you're like, holy crap! I can't believe like I had anything negative to say about that.
Yeah.
Every match was a knee slapper. I was slapping knees, two knees at once sometimes.
Both of them at the same time.
I was slapping other people's knees on the subway, and they were like, "Hey, don't slap my knees." And I
Don't
was like,
slap my knees,
"Sorry."
please.
That one
Yep, the
old lady
TT.
punched me in the face, knocked me out.
So with that, our co-main event of the evening is Team 2000X defending the tag team championship against Hank and Tank.
Hank, listen, I love Hank and Tank. I don't
Yeah,
care.
yeah,
Been loving them when they
um,
when they got introduced and they said they were going to be in Noah. I got real excited.
yeah. And our boy Sugo was in this match, so how can you go wrong?
Yeah,
Yeah. But this was a really good match. Like, as much as we love Hank and Tank, they looked better on Noah than they do in WWE.
of course, because in Japan you're allowed to go. That's
Yeah.
the difference. And there's a certain level of you better go. And I
Yeah,
feel
because you're
like
gonna get the shit kicked out of you if you
sometimes
don't.
people don't get it, but they got it. Like
Yeah.
they knew, like they took huge bumps in the very beginning. I don't remember if it was Hank or Tank. One of them got thrown into the barricade by Sugo, and
Hmm.
he ran full speed into it because he was
Yep.
like, "If I don't, this guy's going to kick my ass."
Hmm.
The one thing I didn't like about this match, which we talked about earlier with Funky Homo Sapien or whatever the hell he's
Hmm.
called, what's his name? The Funky what?
Which one?
The guy, Yone. It's his name's
Oh,
like the
Mohammed
Funky,
Yone.
but his name's like the Funky something.
Yeah, no, you're thinking Taguchi, which is the funky weapon.
No, it's Funky. This guy's funky. Okay, anyways,
Okay, he is
the
funky.
Disco Homo Sapien, something like that. Um, they didn't like. There was a few times where like Hank and Tank did like really hard slams on them, and I was like,
Hmm.
oh, Sugo's gonna punch this guy in the face, and they didn't. And I kind of
No,
would have liked to see a little bit more,
like more of a receipt kind of thing.
not like receipts, but like showing you that I'm a legendary Japanese wrestler and you're lucky to be in this ring with me type
Yeah.
of thing. You've never wrestled in Japan, you've never wrestled with me. You're just showing up now and you're going to take my titles.
Hmm.
I'm going to give you a little bit, and there wasn't a lot of that, and I thought for sure there was going to be some of that. It was a good match. I'm not asking people to hurt people in real life. That's not what I'm saying, but
No, of course not.
you expect like this kind of like welcome to the club kid
Yeah.
situation, you know what I mean? Like how CM Punk tries to do that to people, but he's
Hmm.
just a piece of shit. Um, I expect that because you got it from Kenta in the next match.
Yeah.
Kenta was really slapping him around some of those
Yeah.
shots. He kicked him right in the face at one point, like directly in the
Hard.
face.
Yeah.
He even like pointed that he's like, "You just kicked me in the
You
face."
just kicked me in the face. But you
Um,
know what? Good on thing that took it, right?
I I thought this was a great match. I'm not even opposed to the outcome that happened. I don't think it should have happened now. They should have lost this match and it should have went to another match.
Okay.
I think it's insane to me because I already know what's going to happen. I think
Yeah.
this is insane that you gave them the belts on their first shot in Japan. And I know it's because of WWE and not because
Yeah.
Hank and Tank are actually really good wrestlers. Because
Well,
they
they
are.
are though.
They're
But they
better
are.
than the actual Public Enemy. I'm just
Yeah.
putting that out there.
Well,
Like I really like Hank and Tank.
Yeah,
Like period.
we really enjoyed their NXT tag team run,
This is
like
not
their
a
championship.
WWE Bologna match. That thing that's coming out of my mouth because
Mhm.
it's gonna happen. I'm gonna talk about it in the next match. The logic behind this makes no sense because the people that come out to challenge later are going to win on the next match, and the hot shotting of these belts is driving me nuts.
Yeah, because so after Hank and Tank are your champions.
In a
Um,
really good match,
yeah, like excellent match. Marufuji and Keno come out and challenge him.
which was one of the best promos, funniest promos I've seen all year.
Yeah,
The translation of it, and
trying to watch. Was it Tank
Fuji
Ledger?
pretending like he was talking on the mic the whole time, but he wasn't saying anything, and it was Keno the whole time. Did you notice that? He kept
Yeah,
like he's mouthing the words and like pointing at them, and like he wasn't saying anything.
yeah. But
Um,
Team 2000X says, "Well, no, we need a rematch." So instead of having what I would have liked a three-way match, we're getting a number one contenders match.
what you should have done, because I already know the outcome, and Keno and Marufuji are going to end up with these belts at some point,
Hmm.
is had Hank and Tank lose, have Hank and Tank rematch, have Hank and Tank then win the belts, so now it feels earned,
Yeah,
and
and
then
then
now go
you
face
can,
Marufuji.
yeah, 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 that's much better.
It giving them the you don't even know who these people are. You just gave them the belts. They're the
Yeah,
first the Gaijin wrestlers to win the tag belts in 10 years or
in
something, they
13.
said.
So
13
the
years.
last team that won these belts that were both Gaijin were Nick Aldis and Samoa Joe.
Wow. What? What? Shut the fuck up. What? I was
Yep.
gonna say fucking Boston George or whatever the hell his stupid name is
No.
from
So
TNA.
they
What's his
actually,
name? Boston guy?
oh, Eddie Edwards.
Eddie Edwards.
So, I mean, they were making a lot of mention for Bad Intentions, which was Giant Bernard, Prince Albert, whatever you want to call him, and Carl Anderson,
That's a great team.
right? But they lost the belt to Jun Akiyama and Toshi Saito.
Whoa.
Okay. And then Aldis and Samoa Joe beat them for the belts.
Buddy, Aldis and Samoa Joe is the craziest tag team. You know why that happened though, right? Because they were both in TNA.
TNA, yeah.
And they probably went over there to do like a
TNA,
thing.
and they were part of that. Was that around Jeff Jarrett's Global Force Wrestling thing too?
Yeah, it could have been, and they went to Noah to like do like a
The
collaboration
promo,
and win
yeah.
the belts.
But yeah, they are
That's a wicked tag team. Nick Aldis and fucking Samoa Joe. That's
yeah,
crazy.
that is, yeah. There was, I know that I can't remember if it was before or after. There was a Davey Boy Smith and Lance Archer run too.
Davey Boy Smith was really hot at that point. He was all
Yeah,
over Japan.
yeah. So was Lance Archer.
Oh, Lance Archer is like our best friend in the world.
Yeah, and
Like
because he
me,
loves
him, Sister Act 2.
Sister
It's
Act 2. Yeah, he liked your
he likes Sister Act 2. That's all that
that's all
matters.
that matters. So with that, our main event of the evening, Kenta versus Yoshiki Inamura. He's back from his excursion in Japan or in the US and NXT.
This match was good.
Yeah.
I'm
Better. This was better than the match Kenta had
whatever the
at
last match,
Odyssey.
way better, not even close. But you can clearly see that Kenta lost a step.
Yes.
I do think that what's his name? Inaba? Is that who this is?
No,
Daiki Inaba?
Inamura.
Yeah,
Daiki
Daiki
Naba's
Inaba.
hurt.
I'm just joking. Inamura. They were both S&M boys at one point, weren't they?
Yes, they were a tag.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then Yoshiki came back. He faced who did he face? He came back. Was it
Oh, he
Kiyomiya
name
he faced?
changed. Yeah, yeah.
Sorry?
It was
Or
Keno. It was Keno.
it was a Keno. He faced him as Yoichi.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, this
Now he's Mr. Smack Daddy.
Mr. Smack Daddy, he is he's definitely a whole rank better than he was when he left,
Hmm.
but he doesn't have a full arsenal of wrestling. The weird thing where he kept lining up in a 3-point stance
Hmm.
to tackle him, like 'cause I
Yeah.
guess he's American because he wears a cowboy hat and he smacks daddies.
Right.
Um, he's like definitely like a San Francisco cowboy,
Yeah.
but he's an Orville Peck cowboy,
Yeah, all right.
a little
Hey,
bit gay, but
shout out.
also super gangster.
Yeah. Shout out to Orville Peck.
Boots. Um, listen, he's not ready.
No.
But he was good in this match.
In
But
terms of okay, in terms of heavyweights right now, he's your best up and comer.
yes, he's your Roy Oiwa,
Yeah,
and
because
we're not
really, if you go down
slapping
the
world
list,
titles
in
on him.
terms of like young heavyweights, other than Kaito Kiyomiya, there's really
No, but um, the Ozawa. So
yeah.
keep the. By the way, Ozawa came back. I thought that's who you
Oh
were
yeah.
talking about. Ozawa comes back in a segment where he talks about it. He comes with his crutch and then he jumps down off the thing
Yeah.
without using the crutch. And I was like, I love this guy. Right when he did that, I was like,
Yeah.
this is my favorite wrestler in the
They're
world.
gonna
I
make
think.
Ozawa face when he comes back.
If they don't make Ozawa fight Takeshita at some point, I'm gonna quit watching wrestling.
They can do it. He signed to DDT, and Noah has a partnership with
Listen,
DDT. They can do it.
Takeshita versus Suji versus
Ozawa,
Ozawa versus Kenny Omega. Um,
sign me up.
just
Sign me up.
let me have Will Ospreay. I'll do Will Ospreay or Swerve. If you
Yeah.
want to give a pure AEW guy, let me
Yeah.
have
Do
Swerve.
swerve. Yeah.
But yeah, anyways,
Still a good match. Not as
no,
good
this
as
match
the
was good, but you could see
yeah.
that Kenta
Kenta.
it has regressed a
He
little bit.
he's not regressed. Yes, he's age is catching up to him.
Yeah.
Like all the injuries that he's had. Like I don't want to say that he's old because like he could still kick my ass six
No,
ways to Sunday.
he's also still one of the better wrestlers that you can get your hands on in Japan.
He brings name value and name recognition.
He's kind of gotten to that point though that the older wrestlers get to, like a Suzuki or something
Yeah.
like that, where he's not that old, obviously, but where the match quality lessens and
Yeah.
they start to just actually hurt people because they're not being safe anymore. They're just
Yeah.
and that you've seen it. He kicked him right in the face.
Yeah.
And
Whereas isn't he Kenta the same age as like someone like a Marufuji or
yeah,
something?
but he's entering that like Naito phase where he's kind of
Yeah.
losing it, so he makes up with it with just like this raw aggression in the ring, and it's like facing Shibata. Shibata has not lost a step at all, but
No.
Shibata's just gonna give you 1,000%
Yeah.
every
No matter
time.
what.
Where it's like Kenta's like, I'm just gonna throw really hard kicks at you, so like Keno, right?
Yeah.
Keno's making up for his lack of ability that he has now, even though he's not that old, by just he's throwing crazy kicks like
Yeah.
Nakajima throwing those
Nakajima. Yeah.
insane kicks. Anyways, this has nothing to do with it. It was a good match. I'm
It
not
was
hating
yeah.
on Kenta. I think his new not new, but his Noah theme song is excellent. And
Yeah.
I already liked his New Japan song. I thought that was a
Yeah.
wicked song.
He's referring to himself now as the Black Sun.
Yeah, he's kind of in a weird place where he's not a face.
Yeah. So
Breaking up that group with Keno and what's his face was a really weird choice.
Ken, yeah.
That
Y-
three-way team was a really like
Yeah.
they're too quick to pass belts and they're too quick to break up factions, and I don't
Yeah.
understand any of the logic of Noah ever.
So Marufuji is 3 years older than Kenta,
Yeah.
but I guess Marufuji doesn't have the injuries that Kenta has had.
Marufuji still has Marufuji's like just riding that wave. Like
Yeah.
like you get some old wrestlers like Sting never really got hurt. So in his 60s he was still just like cruising along.
And throwing and smashing his head through a table.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And some of these guys just it gets to them. Like CM Punk, like that's a good example. It's
Yeah.
weird because that's the worst possible person to have an example with Kenta because they hate
Yeah.
each other. But he makes up for his lack of ability in the ring now by just I'm gonna hurt you.
Yeah.
You did this,
Like he did to Che Uso on
you did a
Saturday
stupid
nights.
thing, kid. I'm just gonna kick you in the head, like type of. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Those aren't the receipts I want to see. I want to see ones where it's like, "Welcome to the club, kid."
Yeah.
Um, but passing this belt was a bad idea. He's not ready to be the world champion.
No, but I
Who the
think they
fuck is
needed
he?
until Ozawa's back, I think they needed to
But
move
now when
this.
Ozawa comes back, you're gonna hot shot the belt again. You're gonna have one.
And
Noah
see,
is
I
the
don't even
king of
think
one defense.
Ozawa's I don't think so after this match, in Inamura is your new champ. Okay? After the match, he puts out an open challenge, and of course, who answers it? Kaito Kiyomiya.
Yeah, and Kiyomiya is not gonna win.
I don't know.
Does Kiyomiya win and then lose it to Ozawa? What are we
Yeah.
talking about?
That's what
Stop
I'm
this.
thinking. That's what I'm thinking.
Kenta should have won this match like the tag match and then had a rematch where he earned the belt. You guy just walked in the door from Excursion and became the world champion.
Yep.
Name me one time you can remember when that happened in New Japan. When a person came right back on their first match from
Yeah.
Excursion and won the world title.
Not the world title, but you had the Yudo Ice and thing when the tag
Win the
belts.
world title, I say.
Okay.
Win what was that you say they won the tag team belts that they hotshot every other day? Nobody
Yeah.
fucking cares about the New
That's
Japan tag belts. Like let's slow down.
yeah. They need to calm down. I think they're riding the wave of
They're trying to just get
Inamur.
WWE people to watch because
Yeah.
he was there. And I'm not knocking that fact, but like let them earn the belt. Don't just give them the belt.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyways, I'm done.
Yeah. 7-6 I gave this show.
7-7. I was gonna go higher, but whatever. I'll stay closer to you. I think that's fine.
Yeah. I liked it.
There's a
I enjoyed this.
rather no. I'll give it a 7-8. I'm gonna give it 7-8.
Okay.
I like it for Ninja Mac.
Just for Ninja Mac. But yeah, that's why I gave it as high as I did, is those four like junior
The
heavyweight
whole pay
matches.
per view was good.
Yeah.
I'll watch the Yone match again.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, I would. Because at least it had like star power, name value, right?
Yeah, you know what they got to do? You got to have like amalgam comics
Mm-hmm.
thing where it was like DC versus Marvel,
Yep.
but you pick the characters that are closest together. So I watch Yone versus I mean I it would kind of be Taguchi, but also
Taguchi.
it would be
Toriano.
Toriano. And I
Yeah.
think yeah, like I'd make them all just make the whole card just like this. You know how like Keno versus Naito, like you should
Yeah,
have did
yeah.
that just the whole way up the card.
They did Kiyomiya and
And Okada, yeah, just the
Okada,
whole
yeah.
every person that's the same. Marufuji versus Tanahashi.
Yeah.
Give it to me all the way. You could add Nakajima versus Shibata, which that would have been the match
Yeah.
of the year probably. They would have died.
Yeah.
um,
And Japan won't sanction that match.
oh, of course not.
No. But with that out of the way, guys, thanks again for joining us. Tune in tomorrow. Tomorrow we are doing a special episode. We are doing AEW's Blood and Guts. Um, we feel like we should do this special show because it's the first ever women's Blood and Guts match. So I think
Also, we do all the special shows for all
for
the other
WWE,
companies. Like
yeah.
this is
So why
Blood and
not do
Guts is
it?
special.
Yeah. So we're gonna do that tomorrow. So make sure you tune in tomorrow for that. And then later on in the week, we're gonna have our state, a long-awaited state. So make sure you tune in for that. So with that out of the way, in the words of Kenny Omega, goodbye and good night.